Steve Mingleco here with a final web design. I just want to take today's video and go into the question of, can you be too old to learn to code? And I'm not talking just like going in to become a professional application developer for a Fortune 500 company. I'm just saying, can you learn code to be able to benefit your company, your business, to impact your personal life and help grow, your own personal businesses or your own personal blogs and things like that through code? And the absolute answer is yes. Yes, you can. And I highly recommend that everybody, no matter what position you're in, whether you're just in business, whether you're in, some specialization, even like doctors and, engineers and even, every single business, sales, learning to code is going to be beneficial, because then you always have that little bit of an upper knowledge on people who don't know how to code within the business. So what are some things that you should start to learn? Well, obviously HTML is going to be the most beneficial. Being able to make small HTML edits can really help a business in the most basic of ways. Now, HTML is a web programming language. It's not even a programming, it's just a markup language. However, it's used in in absolutely every website. So having a good understanding of HTML will really help the business that you're working with. And that goes into my second one, which is going to be CSS. So having another good, clear understanding of CSS, how it's implemented in projects and designs of websites and applications, is really going to give you another step up above people who do not have those skills, because CSS is the whole design concept of a website. And you're going to be able to be a little more beneficial, if not even going in and making those changes, at least understanding how they're made, so that your UI, UX, you have a better understanding of how this works in the business world. Now, going down here, if you do learn PHP, it's kind of connected to MySQL and databases and the whole back end of storing information and stuff like that. This is really the pinnacle between HTML, CSS, PHP, and MySQL that you really are going to need for 80% of businesses, just because most are powered with WordPress, which these are all WordPress technologies, and they are used through these programming languages, mostly PHP. And also, I should add JavaScript, but you're not going to need to know too much if you're not working with the JavaScript framework like React or Angular. So to go back, yes, learning PHP, it is a back-end language. It powers mostly these CMSs like WordPress and Joomla. So having an understanding of that is beneficial, along with MySQL, and then finally JavaScript. So if you are going into any kind of business setting where you're going to be working with a website or an application, these are the languages that you should be familiar with, because these are the languages that the business is going to be using. Now, the getting into Python and version control and code editors and stuff, that gets a little outside of the basics that an average individual should learn to be a better benefit to the company. So guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, if it got you some good knowledge, the answer is no, you're never too old to learn to code. Yes, it is a skill that you should be picking up, whether you're in your 30s, whether you're in your 40s, whether in your 50s. I mean, I'm just going to say real quick that in my personal life, I was always very good with technology. I was very good with building computers and working with different software and stuff. But I didn't actually touch my first line of code until I was 24. So I've only been coding about 10 years. And in that time, I've gone from 0 to 100. And that's why I say that everybody should be taking those opportunities to learn to code. So with that said, leave a like, subscribe. This stuff helps. And we'll catch you next time.